What's going on? My name is Keith Gibson, and I am the host of Spomotics. That is Spomotics. That is Spomotics. Happy Sunday to everybody. This is Spomotics episode 108. I don't know if anybody's been asleep or not, or if anybody's been watching this tournament. All right. But this tournament is great. So I'm going to get into that too. Let me just get. My name is Keith. I am the host of Spomotics. That is Spomotics. That is episode 108. That is Spomotics, that's sports, movies, and politics. Just a little bit of politics. The things I did today. I don't know how I got the energy, but I promise you, as soon as I get upstairs, take a shower, I'm going to be passed out, knocked out, gone, done. I am tired, man. It's been one hell of a day today. One hell of a day today. And all I did was yard work. What I do, I cut the grass. Excuse me. This cough is crazy. What I do today? Cut the grass. Did some stuff in the yard. I am tired. But I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to suck it up for this episode, for episode 108. I'm going to tell you another thing that I did today that I don't believe I did today. So Cam is on the track team. Keon, what's going on, man? I'm mad at you. We got to talk because you ain't returning my text messages, my calls, nothing. Nothing. And I'm hot right now because all I wanted to tell you was I love you. And what about them Knicks? I'm just joking, kid. What's going on? How you doing? Now I know. Get that schoolwork. I get it. We're going to talk later. We'll talk later. But man, this tournament has been great. Besides 3 or 4 games, this tournament was everything I wanted. Everything I wanted. The Creighton San Diego State, they went down to the buzzer. Miami came back on Texas. I love it, man. But yeah, I'm tired. So Cam had challenged me today. He runs track, and he was telling me, he told me that I can run a lap in less than a minute. Oh, no, I'm sorry, a minute and 10 seconds. I was like, what? That ain't nothing. I could definitely do that. I could probably do it in like 50-something seconds. What are you talking about? Excuse me. So what did we do? We went on the track. Now, first of all, with his school, the daggone school was locked, so we had to jump the fence. Yes, we jumped the fence. I'm not telling you what school we go to, but all I'm saying is we had to jump the fence. Ugh, that was something else. I haven't jumped the fence in so long, but I got it. I did it. So I'm on the track, confident. All right? I'm confident that I can do it in a minute. Very confident. So I get on the track. I stretched and everything. I was good. I was ready to go. Get on the track. I'm running. I'm feeling good for the first 10 seconds. Then 30 seconds came by. I was like, whew, wait a minute. I'm breathing hard at this point. At the top of the track, I start walking. All right, I start walking. I'm tired now. I'm walking. So let's just say I finished it instead of a minute 10, I did it in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Yes, I did it in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I ran a lap in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I need to get back in shape. Now we were running, we were doing stuff. I was running in the mornings. I was running at 5 a.m. It felt good. It was too cold. I started getting sick. And bronchitis hit. I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Excuse me. But now I I did one lap in 2 minutes, and that ain't gonna fly with me. That's definitely not gonna fly with me. So I'm definitely gonna get busy now. And definitely gonna start running in the mornings again. Cause that was crazy. 2 minutes to run a lap. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I ran out of breath, like I was done. But that's neither here nor there. I'll talk about that later. It was embarrassing though. It was embarrassing. But at least I know how to jump a fence though. I can still hop a fence, so that's good. Oh, everybody, guess who's back? LeBron James is back. I got some thoughts about LeBron James. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I know that LeBron loves the attention. Like, I know he does. I know he does. I can tell. When he was blowing his hand, when he was coming back in to keep himself from smiling when everybody was cheering him on. Like, I get it. I get it, LeBron. LeBron loves the attention. This is just what I'm thinking. I think LeBron could have came back before this. All right. I think LeBron just wanted to wait it out a little bit. He wanted to wait it out and see how the team was going to do without him. And then if he can get, and now that they're the eighth, I think they were the eighth seed now. They lost today, or they might have changed. But now that he's back in, or they were in the eighth, he was like, yeah, I'm coming back now. It's just something about LeBron, man. Like, I love LeBron. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to talk about that GOAT and all that stuff because I don't think he's the GOAT. But I'm not even going to get into that. That's a whole different subject. It's just something about LeBron that I don't know. It's just not right as like a superstar. LeBron is just he's great. Don't get me wrong. LeBron is great, but it's just something about he needs that attention. And I noticed that maybe about 6 or 7 playoffs ago. This is when I really noticed it. I mean, him going on the ground. Remember when he was on the ground? I want to say it was against the Spurs in the finals, and he went down like it was like I was like, oh, did he break something? No, the boy had cramps. They had to carry him off the court. Yeah, and I'm not gonna compare pain because I never had cramps like that before. That's I'm not gonna compare that. I just remember when Kobe Bryant, when he went down with his Achilles, I don't know, he snapped it. He did something to his Achilles, right? And he limped to the free throw line. He made the free throw, and then he just limped off. And then you see LeBron with cramps, and his teammates had to pick him up. I mean, I think he just loves that attention, man. Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't hurt with his foot like recently. I know maybe he was hurt. I really think that he wanted to wait to see how they would do. I really think this is just my opinion. I may be wrong. I'm not a doctor. But I feel like he wanted to wait to see how they would do. And then once they hit that A spot, he was like, oh, all right, I'm good. I'm good now. That's just me. Because I think he could have came back earlier. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. It happens. But it's just LeBron and that attention. It's just, I don't know. It's just something. He's just different. That's all. Y'all can say he's great. I mean, he is great. He's a great player. Like LeBron is a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's great. And whoever says he's not great is just hating. He's just, they don't know basketball. But LeBron is great. But it's just some of his antics. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just attention getting to me, man. But anyway, I love the NBA, but right now I'm not going to talk about the NBA right now. I want to talk about these tournaments. I mean, San Diego State, Miami in the Final Four. Like, are we serious? UConn in the Final Four? Oh my goodness, man. Did anybody see that? Because I know I didn't, because I know my bracket's been busted for a long, long time. San Diego State and Creighton was a great game. If you did not see it, what up, Will? What's going on, man? UConn. All right. Hey, UConn looks good, man. That's going to be an exciting game. UConn and Miami. I cannot wait for the Final Four. It's going to be great. I mean, so many stars are in these games that you haven't even heard of before. But you know what I really love? You know what I really love about this tournament is the emotions. It's the emotion that these kids are giving you during their when they're getting interviewed. I love it. They're humble. They are crying. They're like, look, you don't know where I came. Most of them are saying, you don't know where I came from. You don't know my story. Like, it's cool, man. Get you a little teary-eyed. Get you a little teary-eyed when you hear these kids. You got UConn winning the whole thing. Let me tell you a story about this UConn thing. So I did the Spomotics challenge. I had about 22 people enter. It was cool. Got 22 brackets. Excuse me. Got 22 brackets in there. My kids was in it. We did 22 brackets, all right? My son Jordan, my oldest son, I laughed at him. Okay? I laughed at him. I was like, boy, what are you doing? Did you just pick these teams? Like, did you just be like, all right, I'm going to pick them, I'll pick them? Like, you ain't put no thought in this thing, did you? He has UConn winning the championship. I was like, boy, you got UConn winning the whole thing? And I laughed at him. I sent text messages to him laughing at him. He was like, well, we'll see, Dad. We'll see. I was like, UConn is probably out, probably Sweet 16. That'd be done. So I want to take the time to apologize to that young man. Jordan, I apologize. I will send you a text message again saying I apologize. Your Final Four picks are great. He was in last place for a long time, and now he's just like, well, he's not in last place right now. He's in second place now. My daughter's in first. Now, my daughter won the, you said smart kid. Yeah. He'll be doing my picks next year. Yeah, his picks were just, San Diego State and UConn. Like, what? Who are you, kid? Like, who are you, Jordan? Like, how in the hell did you pick San Diego State to go to the Final Four? Like, it don't make no sense. You picked San Diego State to go to the Final Four and UConn? Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, this young man, I'm about to download on his phone. I'm about to download FanDuel on his phone. Goodness, great. He's going to make us some money. Didn't I see my squad started out 14-0? Yeah, they did. They were hot at first, but they always play them bum squads, and then they'll have a tournament here and there. But I never saw UConn doing that, and that's awesome, man. So I'm rooting for him because that's pretty good. I want him to win. I want him to win the bracket, man. But I mean, I want my daughter to win too. But my daughter won fantasy football. She won the family fantasy football league. So that's that. So she's trying to do a sweep of our little things that we do. But that's cool. That's cool. China's on a roll right now. But the tournament has been great. The story about San Diego State. Oh, it was a great game, man. I mean, I know it came down to that free throw at the end, which was a foul. I mean, he did have his hand on his hip. He did have his hand on his hip, so that might have messed up his shot. But I think his name was Darian Trammell. He played a hell of a game, man. Played a hell of a game. He was a senior, you know. And one thing about the bad thing about this tournament is that everybody can't win. There's only one winner. There's only one winner in this tournament. There's only one winner in this tournament. But the great thing about this tournament is anybody can win. Anybody can win. 17 years ago, we saw George Mason pull it off. I mean, they didn't win, but George Mason made it to the Final Four. Oh, my goodness. George Mason made it to the Final Four. I mean, anything is possible. He's stupid. I'm not even going to repeat what he just told me. That's funny. All right. But yeah, anyway. San Diego State. and I told everybody, it's all about great guard play. All about the guard play, man. It's all about the guard play. So now you got San Diego State's going to play Florida Atlantic. Now, I think only people that got Florida Atlantic is people that go to Florida Atlantic, all right? This tournament has it all. I mean, this tournament has everything. Everything that you want, man. Everything that you want. We got San Diego State versus Florida Atlantic in the Final Four on April 1st on Saturday. And then you got Miami versus UConn. Now, that used to be the old Big East right there, Miami versus UConn. The lowest seed in the Final Four is a 4 seed. And that's where my point was. I kept telling everybody, these schools are getting much better in basketball. We're going to start having lower seeds. We have a 9 seed in the Final Four. The seeds are just going to start getting higher and higher. I promise you one day we're going to have a 14 or a 15 in the Final Four. Like, it's going to happen. Because the skill level is just up. Now on the women's side, it's not there yet. We still got a lot of blowouts. Not saying that we didn't have any in the men's, but we still got a lot of blowouts in the women's side. And there's not really a clear winner in the men's side. We didn't know who was going to win. But I promise, I'm pretty sure that South Carolina, for the women's side, they're going to win it all. Because Dawn got them girls playing lights out. And I know they got a tough game against Maryland on Monday. But I'm trying to tell y'all, that South Carolina squad, they are, man. And I think they're going to continue to be like that. They might be like the next Tennessee. They are going to be a dynasty. There's no doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. Just looking at these teams, man, the last 5 wins. I mean, the last 5 games that Florida Atlantic and San Diego State won, all wins. All wins. And Florida Atlantic is on an 11-game winning streak. And San Diego State is on an 8-game winning streak. It's like something's going to happen. Something's got to give for on Saturday, this Final Four. Now, Florida Atlantic is 35-3. They only lost 3 games this year. They lost 3. And San Diego State lost 6 games. All right? San Diego State when they beat Alabama, I really didn't see that coming. I really, really, really did not see that coming with this San Diego squad, man. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be like, oh, man, I saw this coming, because I really didn't. They got a guard by the name of Matt Bradley that just gives it everything. He gives it, man. He can score. DeMarshe Johnson is a beast at forward. I mean, he gets down with the best of them, man. He gets down with the best of them. It's going to be a great game. You got Lamont Butler, who can shoot his astronaut off. He can shoot, man. You don't know who's going to win the Final Four. You don't know who's going to win this tournament. I have no idea who's going to win the tournament. And this is what I love about college basketball. You just don't know who's going to win. I have no idea. Final Four is going to be great, though. The Final Four is going to be exciting. These boys just play. They not playing for no some of them are playing for contract, but they're not thinking about no contract right now. They thinking about winning this championship. So it's going to be exciting. Like I said, April 1st, April Fool's Day. We got San Diego State versus Florida Atlantic at like 6 o'clock. Then following that, they got Miami versus UConn. And of course, Miami and UConn got to be the last game. It has to be. That game is going to be so great with the guard play. The guard play on these teams, Wong, Jackson. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Could you see a Florida Atlantic versus Miami championship? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the state of Florida? They'd probably be like, what? Florida Atlantic? We're going to have one of those teams going to go. Florida Atlantic or San Diego State is going to the championship game. One of them is going. Who saw that coming? I have no idea. Miami and UConn is so close in stats. They're so close. Miami averages 80 points a game. UConn, 79. The defense gives up 67 points a game, Miami. UConn gives up only 59. Field goal percentage, Miami, 48.2. UConn, 47. Rebounds per game, 35. UConn, 40. Assists per game, 15. UConn, 17. It's going to be good, man. And they're both on 4-game win streaks, of course. But I'm Final Four. Please don't nobody call me, and let me just watch these games. Like, please don't let there be nothing I gotta do. Please, y'all, tell the wife there's no honeydew list on Saturday. Tell your wives, tell your girlfriends, there's no honeydew list on Saturday. Just tell them you saw Spomotics and you said that there's not gonna be any honeydew list. We're not going out. I'm whispering because I don't want to lose my voice. But tell them that we are not doing nothing on Saturday but watching these Final Fours. And that's how you got to tell them and say it with your chest. All right? Now back to what I was saying. Let's keep it a secret. And if they get really pissed, just be like, April Fools, babe. Just messing with you. Just joking with you. Goodness gracious. But please, it's going to be great. Now let's get to the NBA. Let's get to this NBA. Woo! Can my Knicks just keep that number 5 seed? Can my Knicks keep the number 5 seed? All I want to win one round in the playoffs, and I want my Knicks to get the number 5. I don't want my Knicks in no playing game. I can't take it. I don't want it. Now, I see that Atlanta lost. That's great. Miami lost yesterday. That's great. Orlando just beat Brooklyn. That's great. Now I just need the Knicks to beat Houston tomorrow. We need to win. We got some tough games coming up. We got Miami again, and then we got Cleveland. We got to win these games. We have to win these games. I think Knicks only got, 7 games left? We got to win these games. But enough about my team. Let's just talk about the NBA. Let's just talk about it, all right? It's heating up. Like I said, there's only 7 or 8 games left for some of these teams, all right? In the East right now, the playing game, it'll be Miami, Atlanta, Toronto, and Chicago Bulls. I love the playing games. I love it. And that starts on April 11th. That's 2 weeks away. That's 2 weeks away. We got Atlanta by 5 games. We have Miami by 2.5 games, or 2 games, excuse me. We also got Brooklyn by 2 games. We got to win these games. But anyway, the top 4 seeds in the East, I mean, you got Milwaukee, you got Boston at 2, you got 76ers at 3, and Cleveland at 4. I really think they needed Philadelphia really needed some more help. They didn't do anything during the trade deadline. I think that's going to hurt them. Because Embiid can't do it all by himself. Joel Embiid is great. He is really a great big man. But he shoots too many jumpers for me, for my liking. That's just me. He shoots too many jump shots, too many three-pointers. I mean, I saw him one time shoot a fadeaway three-pointer. He shot a fadeaway three-pointer. And he's 8'9". And he's shooting fadeaway three-pointers. You don't have to shoot no fadeaway three-pointer if you 8'9". I'm sorry, he's not 8'9". He's 7'2", 7'3". I don't trust Philadelphia. I don't trust Harden. Even though I know Harden is leading the league in assists, I don't trust him because we know how James Harden rolls in the playoffs. I don't trust Philadelphia. I do trust Milwaukee. I do trust the Bucks. I don't like this team, but I trust Boston. That Milwaukee Bucks and Boston. If I had to say who would go to the championship right now, I don't know. I couldn't say. It'll be between Milwaukee and Boston though. It will be between Milwaukee and Boston. I don't see any team but Milwaukee and Boston moving on to the finals. What up, Big Mike? You said hell to the Commanders. Oh, boy. Goodness gracious. Lord. Yeah, that wasn't just the Commanders. The damn Commanders don't even trust the Commanders. That's how bad it is. Woo, man. These Commander fans, boy, I just don't understand. These Commander fans got so much pride, you gotta love it. Half of them went to Baltimore, though. Half of them are Baltimore Raven fans now, but back in the day, when they were the Washington, this would be a good team, man. This would be a good team. Bro, you got Milwaukee, huh? Yeah, that's not a bad pick in the East. If I had to make a pick, I'd pick Milwaukee. I'd pick them, man. I'd pick Milwaukee. Then we're going to go to the West. Now, this is where the West gets tricky. So, let me see. The Lakers went back down to 9 since they lost today. So, in the playing game, you got the Pelicans, the Timberwolves, the Lakers, and Oklahoma City. What the hell happened to Dallas Mavericks? What happened to the Dallas Mavericks? They're not even going to make the playing game. And then crybaby Luka is suspended because he got another technical foul. Crybaby Luka. They need to get rid of Luka. They need some more. They need something else. Luka needs to be on a team like Miami or somebody like that. He's not the one. And then all this year, all the beginning of this year, oh, Luka is so great. Luka, oh, Luka, look at Luka. Look how Luka tied his shoe. Oh, Luka. Like, give me a break, man. Luka is not that dude. Like, Luka is a big, soft crybaby. He was playing on the men's team since he was 15 years old. Probably got his way with everything. And if he didn't, he'd cry. I mean, when Luka and Irving, I mean, I thought Kyrie was going to come in and do a little something, but with those two in the lineup, they're 3-8. They're 3-8 with Luka and Kyrie Irving are playing. Like, that's crazy. And now the Mavericks lost to the Hornets today. Stick a fork in them. Like, they are done. Stick a fork in them. They are done. So now it comes to the top 4 in the West. You got Denver Nuggets, Memphis, Sacramento, and Phoenix. Now, I know the champs are in there. They're at number 6. They're not in the playing game yet. A couple more road games they'll be in that playing game. I don't know what's going on with them, but maybe they'll get it back together when Wiggins comes back. But there's one team that I really don't trust. And let's just say that the Lakers survive the playing game. They get the 8th seed, right? You'll have Denver versus the Lakers. And I'll pick the Lakers. I'm gonna pick the Lakers on that one. I don't trust Denver as a number 1 seed. I just don't trust them. It's something about them that I just don't like. And I can't put my finger on it because they got 50 wins. They're a good team. And I know that they just beat the Bucks a couple of days ago. And I know that Joker can ball. But I don't know. It's just something about them. And I can't stick my finger on it. I mean, I know Jamal Murray, he's great, but he's no big superstar. Like, he makes good plays, but I don't think him and Joker can make it to the finals. I can't see that. But I can't wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna try and watch that game if I'm not passed out because it comes on at 9:30. But I want to see the Joker versus Embiid tomorrow. I want to see that game. I want to see them and the 76ers play. Nuggets versus 76ers. I want to see them play. I don't know why everybody was giving the Joker the MVP title already. Like, it's still basketball. It's still a lot of basketball that's need to be played, man. I don't know what they were doing, but I know that Denver game when old Jeff Green from Georgetown took off on Giannis yesterday. Man, Jeff Green. They say Jeff Green was 50 years old. He's still in the league. He's still dunking on people. Shout out to Jeff Green from Georgetown. Shout out to him. I've always liked Jeff Green. I didn't care what team he went to. I just loved him in college, man. He was a beast in college. In Georgetown, yeah, Jeff Green was a monster, man. So yeah. But you just don't know who's going to win. Who's going to the finals? So if I had a pick for the West, it all depends on some ankles, man. All depends on some ankles. And when I say all depends on some ankles, I'm saying it all depends on Kevin Durant. It all depends on to see what Kevin Durant and how them ankles are and how his health is. Because with Kevin Durant, ain't nobody beating Phoenix in any series if Kevin Durant is playing. Like that's just I'm just letting you know. Like I don't know. Let me get some water real quick. Excuse me, y'all. I'm scared to drink on camera now. Cause I don't want. Oh, LeBron just fell. My bad, LeBron. Did I knock you over, bro? My bad. You ain't broke. All right, he ain't broke yet. He limping though. He limping though. But man, yeah. If I had to pick a team in the West, yeah, it's going to be Phoenix. It's going to be the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns are too talented. I get it. They're older. They got Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, Booker, Kevin Durant. There's no way you lose with that squad. There's no way in the world. But Booker needs to show up. Now I know Booker's been doing some work lately, but he needs to step it up. Now I know they just beat the 76ers, but they need Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a big factor. And we know this. Could you imagine Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, Booker, and Chris Paul? Like, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the playoffs. Like, I'm ready for the West playoffs. West playoffs is always good. It's always good. But I really want to see, and I know me and the kids, we were talking about this earlier. I really want to see Memphis versus the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs again. I need to see that. I need to see that. I need Golden State to either just win a couple of games just to keep you at 6, and for Memphis to go back down to 3, so we can have that 3-6 matchup. I really would love to see Memphis and Golden State Warriors in a 7-game series. Could you imagine the storylines? So many storylines. Ja Morant, Dylan Brooks. Like, could you imagine how great that playoff series would be? Do you know how many technical fouls there would be in that game? I mean, yeah, the young boy Jordan Poole can go. You got Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. They hate Klay Thompson hates Dylan Brooks. Draymond Green hates Devin Brooks. I just want that series. If I can get that series, and I know Kevin Durant is there, but if I can get that series in at least the first or the second round, I'll be good. But if I can really get it in the Western Conference Finals, if I can get that in the finals, I'll be a happy camper. What's up, everybody? My name is Keith Gibson. I am the host of Spomotics. That is Spomotics. That's SPOMOTICS. Sports, movies, and politics. Just a little bit of politics here and there. Um, I'm always on here on Sundays at 8 o'clock and Thursdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, it is Spomotics, Spomotics. All right. All right, cool. And this is episode 108. Yeah. If I can see anything, if I can see any series, I would love to see that series. I would love to see Golden State and Memphis. I understand that Klay Thompson and Draymond and them are saying it's not a rivalry, but it really is. It really is. I mean, they've beaten up each other this whole year, and I just want to see it. I keep forgetting that the women. Good steal. Oh, she missed a shot. I keep forgetting that they go in quarters now. I forgot they got 4 quarters. I keep forgetting that. That's why I was confused when I saw the 4Q. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Yeah. I'm watching the women's tournament. I'm watching LSU in Miami. I mean, these games lately have been good. So I'm gonna finish it up. We're gonna see. But let's get back to some NFL news real quick because there's something going on. There's something going on in the NFL, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I just want to check this. And it's all about Action Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Is Lamar going to hire is he going to hire an agent? I think the young man needs an agent. I know mom's got it, but I really think he needs an agent, man, because I think he's going to be missing out on a lot of money, man. Could you imagine the teams that Lamar Jackson can go to that can really help? And I'm talking about playoff teams. Like, I'm not talking about like the Commanders. Like, everybody saying he should go to the Commanders. Yeah, I get that. But what about if Lamar Jackson can go to the Vikings or the 49ers? A team like the 49ers. I know the Jets, they're all on this. What's his name? Big crybaby ass. I can't even think of his damn name. Aaron Rodgers. I know they're just trying to get to Aaron Rodgers, but man, if they're going to lose them draft picks anyway, I wish they would just go to Lamar Jackson. I get it with his contract and everything. I get it, blah, 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 but still. Wouldn't that be smart? Because you don't even know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do next year. Aaron Rodgers can play and then be like, "No, I'm going to retire next year." But you get Lamar Jackson on a contract with the Jets, I don't know. I think they're doing them wrong, man. I think they're doing them wrong. I think Lamar Jackson needs an agent, though. Like, I really do. No teams are looking at Lamar Jackson. Like, nobody. I think it's something going wrong. And Lamar Jackson, he was an MVP before. Nobody, none of these bum teams want to pick up Lamar Jackson. Something's fishy, man. Something's up. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it one bit by what they're doing to Action Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Something's going on. But we're going to find out, man. It makes me sick to my stomach. Because you know what? I'm not even going to go there tonight. Not going to go there tonight with Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. All these damn teams who ain't got no quarterback. And they talking about they don't want to get Lamar. I don't know. That draft is coming up, though. I think there's going to be some moves. I think Lamar, I don't know how Lamar Jackson's going to stay there and be happy, man. I just don't see it. I don't see it, man. But something's going on with Lamar Jackson. And then they talk about this damn Aaron Rodgers. They're going to pay Aaron Rodgers this, get all these draft picks or whatever for Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers don't even know if he's playing next year. Like Aaron Rodgers is funny to me because Aaron Rodgers talking about when he was in Green Bay, he had no wide receivers. Now all of a sudden he's saying he needs this wide receiver, Lazard, in New York with the Jets. Whatever. It's stupid, man. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I know that draft coming up. That's all I know. But anyway, y'all, my bracket is some boo-boo juice. Shout out to my bracket being boo-boo juice. It's some boo-boo juice right now. It can't get any better. It can't get any worse. I think I'm done. I think like my max amount of points is like 540. I'm done with it. And that girl got a lot of hair. Number 10 from LSU. Oh, damn. I didn't even see that girl from Miami. She got a lot of hair too. I like watching the women play, man. I think their shot is so much better than ours. I'm just saying, just their technique. That's all. But look, that is my time for the night. I am out of here. Look, I told you I done cut grass all day. My yard is, woo. My yard is disrespectful, man. It's just the side is just disrespectful. It's just long. And I had to cut all that grass today, man. It was just, I'm tired. And I watched the basketball court. Like, I'm tired. So I'm getting off early tonight. I'll be back on Thursday night to talk about the Final Four and who I got going and who I got winning the championship. So I'll talk about that. Well, I'll talk about the championship on Sunday. And I'm always on here on Sunday nights. And it's from, I start off at 8 o'clock p.m. Now, some Sundays, my son got baseball tournament, so I won't be on. It depends on how long, how they do in the tournament. All right? But look, because I'm about to go to sleep. You see my eyes. All right? See my eyes. So I'm out of here. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that came on to listen to me. I'll see y'all again on Thursday night. All right? I love y'all. I am out. Good night. Y'all be safe. All right. Peace.